read this.
Contact initiated between Pod 42 and Pod 153. What is the matter, Pod 042? This protocol is not an interface intended for conversational use. Acknowledged. However, this pod is a confidential transmission for Pod 153. Understood. Begin transmission.
I'll be 42. An error has been detected in the transmission network between Pod 42 and Pod 153.
Hypothesis. Said error is fragmented data caused by deteriorating of the transmission environment.
Chaz, you can complete the line, like just tap A. It may be so. Oh my god, Chaz. However, it may also not be so.
Message unclear. Clarification requested.
After reported information exchanges between multiple pods, an unexpected phenomenon has occurred. We pods have developed unusually protective feelings towards targets 2B, A2, and 9S. Query, could this be our will?
Unknown. The definition of will is unclear.
Will is the question of whether pods are capable of their own self-determination.
Even if it were possible, such actions cannot be abided. Mission fulfillment is all that matters.
Dot, dot, dot. Dot, 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 dot.
One more.
Keep going. No, dot.
There's 6 dots there.
Fine, dot, 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 dot. Whatever the case, we tactical support units have a duty to see this through to the end.
Duty? Heh. You sound like an android just there.
Agreed, but just as androids are influenced by humans, so are we tied to our creators.
Perhaps.
Pod 153? Do not die.
The concept of death has no meaning to us, Tsus. However, your expression of concern is appreciated. I also hope that you do not die, Pod 42.
Yeah.
Physical check complete.
Just, yeah.
Check complete. Maintenance mode complete. Yorha Unit 9S. Activate.
Remember how you somehow fell from the tower into the front of the park?
Good morning,
Huh.
9S.
Yeah, so we're approaching the end of the game here.
The enemy structural unit collapsed during battle.
All right.
Unit 9S suffered damage from the fall and was placed in emergency suspend mode. Fall location was deemed too dangerous, thus said unit was transported to current location. All system checks and reactivation complete.
Operator.
Operator model 210 is complete. Black
Whoa,
box
buddy.
found.
I had forgotten.
Yeah. The jank.
The jank. Oh, it's real.
Situation.
Why do they have to make it that way?
Tower access authentication
I don't know.
required.
Oh.
Yeah, the park access key. Convenient.
The
Yeah.
required number of authentication keys have been acquired. The tower is now open for investigation.
Then left here. Yeah, anytime this game transitions between areas, it just goes to shit.
Just explodes. Oh. Whoop. Whoop. I'm a 9-year-old body. I made it.
Hey, the music's
This is
good
a
again.
song. Oh.
I kind of want to research what language this is. Or is it just a nonsense language? I don't know.
It could be. Must be like Latin.
Could just be Latin. It often is just Latin. Okay. Yes.
Damn, we need more access keys.
Also, just look at the towers and look like, not that. Well, so that's cool to look at. But check that one out. See how it's just kind of a strand, but check out the other ones. And, I don't know, like that one's kind of got nothing there. But then look at the other one and then look up, and that one just has nothing. I just think it's interesting that they have like little different designs there.
Yeah, little differences of how far it's gone in.
Anyways,
I missed.
you have to get in there.
Oh.
Oh, but you still have to hack it. Like, I know. Finally, we're gonna start to get into it, what I think are some of the more interesting hacking sequences here. It is a tower. The access has been granted.
Access granted.
Okay.
All right. Here.
Hello?
I think I did that in a very ineffective way.
That's okay.
Inefficient way.
I mean, hacking's I think largely about
Efficiency.
Actually, you know, hacking is often about inefficiency, is my understanding of it, because hacking is oftentimes just like, okay. I just need to find some kind of way in and then brute force it.
I'm in.
And like once you're in, my understanding is you just like flood it until it breaks, and then you can kind of do whatever you want. Is the idea. All right. So I'm gonna give you a hint. You don't have to fight anyone.
Oh, great.
Yeah, you can just kind of go for it.
Oh, I feel silly.
Remember how it's you know how sometimes throughout the rest of the game it's exactly the opposite of that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then why'd you lock me out?
Oh.
God damn. These doors are crazy. Oh, I need to hack the main one now?
Yeah, you have to hack the main one, but you have to like really hack it.
Yeah, I'm like really in there. I'm like deep in there.
Cause is most likely concerned over Unit 9S gaining access to towers.
Oh shit! That one has a spear!
It's on a spear! Ooh, nice.
Yeah, they don't like you.
They won't stop coming.
So didn't you like team up with A2 or something?
Alert.
Something like that.
Detected.
Allies?
Oh. Hey,
Yeah.
you guys.
You?
And you'll notice they have the old model swords.
It's true. The Type 3 swords.
9S.
Yeah?
I've been expecting you.
Hi. Why would you do that?
I
Two of
know.
us will take things from here.
Okay.
To open the door to the tower.
Well, because if you'll remember in the previous game,
They like attacked you and it wasn't great.
yeah,
Automata? What are you doing here?
Remember your promise?
We're a Star Fox.
Talking about?
Come on, 9S. Hacking won't
you
be
just
fair.
take care of the hacking, pup.
We'll explain everything once we're inside.
Why can't I play as them?
I know.
And it would have like some sick ice climbers mechanics.
like, and they're all like synchronized and shit.
Yeah,
like,
that'd be awesome.
and like it makes sense why they have a party.
Wow, it's almost like it's an integrated method of an awesome character. That would be way, way better than playing as 9S.
Also, what's really cool here is that we actually hear their theme, the Song of the Ancients, during this
Oh, yeah.
this bit right here.
Nice. I like that song.
Yeah, but this section, if you just don't hack it for a very long time, is the best place to get diamond attack ups, which I did for some time because I have a problem.
Oh.
And that problem was that I wanted to fight the secret boss.
Later.
Later, you fucking nerds.
No damage taken. Oh, shit.
Yeah, no, I mean, don't get hit. Like, this is... Like, there's more hacking to do. I mean, this is their... Oh. So remember that section just before now where you didn't have to beat those?
Yeah, I intimately remembered
Okay,
it.
all right, you can go up now.
Do we know that? Could we for sure?
Yeah. You should just go for it.
Oh, hey.
Oh,
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm amazed that they actually, like, somewhat regular... Or they've done, like, I think at least 2, maybe 3 concert runs.
This barrier.
It's part of a closed defensive system.
Well, how do I break it?
Why don't they just always do this? All machines should just have this. This would make my job way more difficult.
To lose control. The
Yeah.
resulting energy surge has an acceptable probability.
Proposal. You could just fucking lose it.
That's almost as bad as not going in at all.
He's upset.
I'm angry because I have mental issues.
Well, okay, to be fair, everything he's ever known and loved has collapsed. So,
Not
like...
everything. Devil and Popo are here. He knows them.
He just met them the other day.
Oh, shit. Never mind. Get them too.
Enough! Devil and I, we have to atone for our sins no matter what.
But if you do that,
You'd kill all those people.
There's a lot of dead people.
Like,
Right.
all people. You barely even stabbed him. Within like 2 inches. Never mind. Whatever. Bye, guys.
I hope you don't regret this.
I'm sure
You
that
threw me in here.
I'm sure that line was way cooler in Japanese. Oh man, hey Chaz, do you know what time it is?
It's A2 time?
No. No, it's not.
Alert. Data records discovered for units Devilo and Popola. Do you wish to open this data now?
Yeah, open it now.
Yeah, let's open it now. They were all evil and super fucking crazy.
It's time for another novel.
Oh, good. I will be over here.
Yeah, I'll read. Here, well, give me the controller. Sorry, I just kind of grabbed your dick over there. My bad.
Fine.
A dusty wind kisses my cheeks. Buried in sand, we press forward one step at a time. We have nowhere else to go after all. Because our models, the Devila and Popola models, are defective. Oh. Record, transitions in the project's initial phase.
Oh.
When first we woke, there were still people. They had flesh, egos, emotions, souls, and they issued us a single order. Function as observers of Project Gestalt. This is the sole mission of the twin Devila and Popola models. It is the only reason we exist at all. We were the latest model, though many companions shared our appearance. There was a sparkle in all of our eyes, a sense of pride at having been entrusted with humanity's future. And yes, there was anxiety as well, but we existed as a pair. We shared destiny's burden as a pair. And because of that, all hesitation was swept away. Each pair was given their own cities as observation areas. We were ordered to guide the replicants with our own hands, all for the sake of the promised time that would one day arrive.
Mm-hmm.
We were the only ones who could handle such a duty. We were observers, after all. Ah! Watch out! Devila staggers and falls in the soft yet unforgiving sand. I hurry to her side and sigh with relief when she's not seriously hurt. Are you alright?
Sorry, sis. I guess I spaced out there for a bit.
She smiles, the same wry smile I know so well, as she rubs absently at her leg. It is wrapped in a white bandage. Your bandage is coming undone. Here, let me change it.
That's alright, Popola. Come on. We have to go before we lose the light.
We won't be going anywhere if sand gets into that thing. Now quit whining and hold still. I'll be quick. Devila grunts and turns away. Thanks, Devila. I take it as consent. Soon we are resting in the shade of a nearby rock as I pull the bandage free. Artificial skin, torn and bloodied, peeks out from beneath the bandage. Judging by Devila's current lack of ambulatory control, I imagine the circuitry underneath has been damaged as well. Taking a deep breath, do we check to see the circuitry if it's repaired, or do we replace the bandage?
And hope for the rest. Hope's the only thing that keeps us going.
I want to repair this as soon as possible, but I have no tools or materials, and I know I won't find either in the middle of the desert. For now, the important thing is to make sure the wound doesn't get worse. Sorry about this, sis, mutters Chaz. That wry smile again. It kills me every time. Don't you dare, I respond. You've done nothing wrong. I calmly change the bandage, try not to let my worry show. I make it as tight as possible so no sand can slip inside. It's all I can do until I get the proper materials. But that's going to be a tall order considering our current condition.
I'm so sorry, sister.
Okay, now you're apologizing?
We both apologize while insisting that those apologies are necessary.
It's kind of funny in a way, such a trivial exchange under such circumstances. We laugh together, the sound echoing out across the desert before being stolen by the cool evening wind.
Damn you, evening wind.
Report regarding the increase in relapses. There has to be some way to prevent relapses. Devila's sharp voice echoes through our private quarters. You must be quiet, sister. The replicants will hear.
I don't even understand if they did.
That might be true, but regardless. Annoyed at my hesitation, Devila crosses her legs and scowls.
The black squirrel took another victim. That's 3 this month. It's spreading way too fast.
Let's wait and see what happens.
I'm tired of hearing you say that.
Her shout makes me jump just a little, but enough for her to notice. Seeing that, her eyes suddenly open wide.
I'm sorry. It's not your fault. I shouldn't have lashed out at you like that.
It's okay. I understand.
It's all going wrong. You can feel it too, right?
When I was first assigned to Project Gestalt, I was over the moon with pride, but now my chest hurts just to think about it. If I were to fail. Before we knew it, the replicants had gained a sense of self and the black scrawl started raging out of control. It moved fast. So fast. Like a wind. Popola and I would go to the observation room and act like it was all okay. We talked to the replicants as if we didn't have a care in the world, but at night we just hold each other and share the horror of it all.
I'm glad you were with me,
murmurs Popola.
I couldn't have handled being an observer all alone.
We were able to endure because we had each other, I reply softly. Did the humans see this coming? Is that why they made a twin model? Were they really so clever? Were they really so cruel? I couldn't have done this by myself. I would have descended into madness. I simply couldn't bear such a burden alone. When I get the chance, I'm going to try contacting another city, she says.
Maybe these abnormalities are a localized phenomenon.
I pray that's the case, I reply. Even if we're of no use ourselves, things will still work out if the other observers can pull through.
Don't worry. It's going to be okay.
But it wasn't okay. Nothing was okay. All thanks to a pair of Devil and Popola models from another town.
Fuck you, other town models.
Of course, as referenced in, the ones in the original Nier. The wind rubs my cheeks, the sand grazes my skin. It's growing cold out here. We walk with renewed purpose, hoping to make up for lost time. Devila loses her balance every now and then. Gets bad after a while. I slip myself under her arm so she won't fall again, and we press on. Is your leg all right?
Well, I doubt I'll be dancing anytime soon. But yeah, I'm fine.
She smiles as she says this, but I can tell she doesn't have much left. And yet, she continues to smile. Also, I won't worry. I remember when our resistance allies injured her leg. I was furious, beyond fury. I wanted to scream and cry and lose myself in it. But then she smiled, and all of that rage just drifted away. To think, we have the same face, yet such different smiles. One day I realized how much she reminded me of the martyrs I'd seen in old records. That was the day we decided to leave our town forever. Record of Project Gestalt's end. Our role as observers ended on the day Project Gestalt collapsed, all due to the actions of Devil and Popola models from another town. With the original Gestalt lost, the Shadow Lord, humanity was doomed to an inevitable extinction. Knowing this, we gathered what remaining replicant data we could find and launched it to the surface of the moon. And though success was as unlikely as finding a lost grain of sand in the desert, we still had to attempt it. We still had to try. We were androids, you see. Protecting humanity was our instinct. Other androids, beholden to that same instinct, began to direct their hatred at the Devil and Popola models who'd snuffed out humanity. It started small, a few offhand remarks, the occasional glance, but even the smallest things have weight, and with enough of them combined, that weight eventually becomes a boulder. Emotions boiled over, remarks became jeers, and soon enough, my sister and I were the perfect target for persecution. At first, we simply accepted the fact that our friends turned on us. It was almost unavoidable, I suppose. We were observers for Project Gestalt, after all, and while we didn't cause it to fail, the people who did, well, they looked just like us. So we accepted it. We took the resentment and scorn. We endured. Because as crazy as it sounds, I think we actually felt responsible. We moved from town to town in an effort to avoid persecution, but in one such town, my seemingly infinite patience finally broke. My sister, Devila, met with unprovoked violence at the hands of a resistance member. She said something in response to his taunts, something quiet. And though her words were ambiguous, he slashed her leg nearly in two. My vision narrowed, everything went red, and then she smiled at me. It's okay, sis, there's nothing we can do. But it was too late, my emotions were no longer in my control. I'm simply not strong enough to stand aside and let the most important person in the world come to harm. Devila and I left town that same day. Violence like that wouldn't stop. It was going to happen again. And it wouldn't be coming from just one person. So rather than let them kill us, we ran. I guess it was the greatest resistance I could muster. We lose the sun as dark clouds gather overhead. We continue our march. A cold wind blasts past us, stealing us what little body heat we have left.
Damn you, evening wind.
I smell rain in the air.
You're in the desert.
We continue our march. Sometimes we hear animals howling in the distance. It makes us flinch every time. But we continue our march because even this is better than suffering at the hands of our fellow androids. Why must we suffer this persecution? I know we're the same model as the androids who doomed humanity, so I understand that part. At least a little anyway. But at the same time, we're not them. We're not the same. We are who we are, and that Devil and Popola were who they were. That's how I felt when I saw Devila being hurt. I wanted to shout it at everyone. I wanted to scream. As far as I'm concerned, there's only one Devila. And for her, there's only one me. No one can take the other's place. Rain falls from the sky.
You're in the desert.
It stimulates our sensation nerves like cold needles. We need maintenance badly, but that's a pipe dream, I suppose. No android would dare help a pair of outcasts like us.
Are you cold, Devila?
I'm alright as long as you're with me, sis.
I feel the same.
We press our bodies together to try and retain heat. It's cold now, much worse than the searing heat of midday, but we just smile at each other and keep pressing on. There's another camp on the other side of the desert, a new camp. If we can just get there, I can finally fix Devila's leg. Yeah, I wonder if there's anywhere on this planet that will take us.
Hey, what's wrong?
It's nothing, don't worry about it. I do what I can to suppress the anxiety in my chest and keep walking. The rain grows worse. It lashes at us without pause. Is this our punishment? I reach out and support Devila's body. As long as we have bodies to support one another, as long as I have someone with whom to share my fate, then I will press on no matter what happens to me. Because I won't ever stop protecting her. I won't stop.
I can't stop.
For that is the fate we twin androids have been assigned.
Dee-da-dee-da-dee. To party.
Wow.
The failure to manage the area resulted in the collapse of the Gestalt system, which led to the decimation of the human race. Due to the discovery of this instability, the twin system was removed from future android production designs. Following the incident, the Devil and Popola models were not dismantled. However, in order to prevent further unexpected behavior, they underwent a memory wipe. Furthermore, they were reprogrammed to generate constant feelings of guilt.
Great.
That is all that remains from their personal record during the era in which they were referred to as administrators.
I see.
Query. Why do the androids Devila and Popola seem to prefer death over surviving alone? There was a very high probability that at least one could have escaped.
I hope you never have to understand.
Affirmative.
Okay. Well, oh.
Why does this town possess an entrance at all? All material transport takes place via aerial vehicles. It is irrational for an infiltration route to be so easily accessible. Hypothesis. Entrance is a trap.
Thanks, Pod. And if you're just exploding with anticipation over the next episode, please join us next time. Oh, we got the bad
everybody.
ending.
Welcome back to Say It
Yeah.
Again. My name is Chaz, brother, he, him.
Wait, what? No, we're not doing another episode, are we?
Oh, I thought we were.
Oh, wait, do you want to?
No, I probably shouldn't.
No, this would be episode 5. No, I think we can save. Go ahead and see if we can save right here. No. Hit start. Like, press start.
I can't.
Like,
We can't save.
okay. All right. Never mind. We're going to keep going until we can save.
Okay.
Okay, try now. There we go.
Okay.
All right. Anyways, thanks for watching, everyone. And if you enjoyed our
Bye.
reading, hit subscribe and we'll die. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Ishval.